important. All living creatures, including you, need water. Everyone needs to take care of or be good stewards of water and do their part. A watershed is the area of land where all of the water that is under it or drains off of it goes in the same place. The choices people make can affect the water quality for all the animals in the watershed.
On May 29th, we had the opportunity to visit the Wareham town wells at the treatment station at the end of Maple Springs Road. Thanks to the generosity of the Wareham Water Department, we even had an escort with flashing lights to show us the way. At the treatment station, where we learned about how the water is treated and tasted to make sure it's safe to drink. We then visited the wells and even got to start it up. It was really loud. We had an amazing trip and learned all about where our drinking water comes from.
How do we get clean water? Our water comes from 11 town wells that go down about 50 feet into the ground. To get clean water from our aquifer, the water is pumped to our treatment facility station, where chlorine is added to kill germs and lime is added to lower the acidity. The water is tested to make sure we have safe and healthy water. Then it is sent through pipes to everyone in town. All of these steps make sure that we have clean and healthy water in our homes and schools.
Don't pollute the water. Some people leave their hoses pulled in dirty water, travel in the town's water system. Sometimes pollution gets down in the aquifer we get our town's water. Don't dump oil or gas on the ground because it could go down into the water. We all need clean water to drink.
The Buzzards Bay watershed is an area around Buzzards Bay where the water all flows into the bay. The Buzzards Bay watershed includes 11 towns on both sides of the bay. The choices people make in Wareham affect Buzzards Bay. For example, large areas of pavement makes it difficult for water to filter through the soil. If we spill chemicals like gas or oil, it can get into Buzzards Bay. When it rains, we need to be good stewards of our watershed and think about how our choices affect Buzzards Bay quality and affect water quality in Buzzards Bay.
The water cycle is important to the Buzzards Bay watershed. Precipitation is when it rains, hails, snows, or sleets. This water then goes through or collects in the soil, streams, and oceans. Evaporation is when water becomes water vapor and goes up into the sky. Then it forms white clouds through condensation. This is a cycle and it goes around and around. If there is pollution in the water at any point in this cycle, then it can go into the ground and into streams, lakes, and ocean
The
too.
Buzzards Bay watershed and the Plymouth Carver aquifer are a small part of the waters of the world. Did you know that 70% of the earth is covered in water, but only 1% is drinkable? Most of the water is salt water in our oceans or frozen in the ice caps. All the water we ever had is all the water we have ever had. Many years ago, dinosaurs may have drunk the same water molecules as you drink today. Many people around the world die because they don't have clean water. Take good care of the Buzzards Bay watershed is doing our part to be good stewards of the world resources.
We had an interesting watershed program brought to us by Jess Sasso and Cassie Lawson of the Buzzards Bay Coalition. We got to make our own watersheds and see how water moved around our schools.
People have a huge impact on water quality in our watershed. About 260,000 people live in the Buzzards Bay watershed. Buzzards Bay has over 350 miles of coastline, including 11 miles of public beaches that bring thousands of tourists. More than 12,000 boats can be found on Buzzards Bay during the summer. Water quality is changed by many things that go on in the watershed. Sand and gravel, removal forces, culture, construction, and runoff from parking lots, chemically treated lawns and gardens, failing septic systems, and poorly treated sewage all affect water quality.
The Buzzards Bay watershed is important. Many plants and animals depend on our watershed. We need to keep the water in our watershed and our aquifer clean so we can drink it. Water travels throughout the water cycle and so do the impurities. We all need to be good stewards of our watershed.
It is important that we all work together to conserve the water for all living things. Conserving water means using just what you really need. When you conserve water, there can be more clean water for all plants, people, and other animals. When you conserve water, you can save money on your water bill. You can all help take care of planet by conserving water.
Our classroom sinks leak. It is a waste, but our school doesn't have the money to fix them. We measured how much water leaked from our room's sink with a gallon jug. It is 1 gallon each hour. Our school leaks about 100 gallons each day when there is no one using the water. We wrote letters to many plumbers. Only one student got a letter back. Our custodian, Bruce Dennison, was able to make the leak stop for almost a whole month by making his own faucet stem. But we need the right parts to make the fix last. We wanted to let you know about the water being wasted in our school. Do you have a leaky sink? I hope you can call a plumber and have your sink fixed.
Why do we have leaky sinks in our schools?
Well, each year a school has a certain amount of money they can spend in their budget for repairs. And this year we went through a lot of the money that we have for that, and we actually ran out. So we have to prioritize our repairs. If it's something that's major, then we will fix it, and we have to find the money in one of our other accounts. If it's something that we think we can wait a little bit, then we'll wait.
Because we don't have the money at the moment, but that's the plan for our new budget when we get it. We're planning to repair as many sinks as we can that we can possibly afford. For instance, it's not just the washers. The washers, we repair them ourselves, but what's happening is a lot of the pipes are getting corroded, and a lot of the stems need to be replaced, and they cost a lot, and we don't have the money in our budget to replace the hot and cold water stems. So therefore, that's why we have to wait for the new year, and hopefully that we can repair a lot of them, depending on how much money that we're granted for it.
Plant flowers that don't need a lot of water, like daylilies and yarrow. Water your flowers early in the morning. Less of it will evaporate. Take a shower instead of a bath. Filling a tub uses gallons of water.
Use an ice cube to water your flowers. It uses less water, and it feeds the plant slowly. One shirt in the washer is a waste. Make sure you use full loads only in your laundry.
Turn off the sink faucet while you are scrubbing your dishes. Keep off the water while you soap your hands or brush your teeth. Only run water when you really need to rinse.
We can all help to take care of one of our plant's most precious resources, water. Don't pollute the water or earth. Think about your environmental impact. Conserve water. When we do all of these things, we help to make the world a better place for all living things.